हेलो 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 ઓકે હવે કોમેન્ટ્રી ચાલુ છે એટલે અહીંયા વાત All right, so welcome everyone. Sorry we're joining a little late. We had little technical difficulties, so everything is getting sorted out. Puro bhai, good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to Moosa Stadium. Good morning to Saki bhai and the crew. Ooh. All right, so welcome everyone. Surprised that was not a no ball. New bowler here. Bowler's name is Mohammed. Already 2 wickets gone in 4 overs for just 4 runs. Riders, they're bowling very well, very disciplined, with their leader Usman Shinwari, who took the first wicket of Krish Patel. Right now we have 2 young guns batting, Krish on strike and Ronak on non-strike. So, Purav bhai, welcome first of all. I know you've just visiting from Kenya, right? And your son, we'll see him down the road today in bowling, right? But so he represented Kenya in under 19. So tell me what you're seeing here right now with the infrastructure. We'll start with the infrastructure. What did you have in mind when you were coming to USA for the first time, right? I believe.
No.
So,
I've been here.
Okay.
For
Right, but cricketing wise, first time you're
First
seeing any
time, right.
infrastructure?
First time and very impressed.
So when you were bringing your child here, he's a US citizen and you want
Right.
him to come and now play here.
Right.
What did you have in mind? Did you have questions
I
about
was-
cricket in USA?
I saw there's very good scope right now at the moment for cricket in US. And I see there's good prospect throughout now with the cricketing career for I think all young players.
All right. Well, we're lost another wicket here. Krish Patel went to play on mid wicket on a straight ball, and he's also returning back to the pavilion. So now HICC is in really deep trouble. We've lost 3 wickets for 4 runs. So it's not looking good here for HICC. But I'm thinking these are all young guns. They have to play. These pros, if they want to become a pro, they have to go
Sure.
and compete at this level. And best opportunity they're getting here without any pressure, but they're not coming through with it. Captain is still not coming to bat. I think so. He's coming in next maybe and giving all the youngsters an opportunity to go out there and play. 3 wickets gone for 4 runs. Back to it. So Purav bhai, how is cricket in Kenya for young under 19 kids? Tell me.
It's at this moment is very good for all youngsters at all ages from 9 years old to 20 years old, and there's good prospect for all young players as well over there, and they have a lot of training coaching going on, and right now there's a league going on for the seniors who have 20 over league and 50 overs playing at the moment. They usually play every Sunday in various grounds, and play from morning till evening.
We are here into the 5th over, and HICC has lost 3 wickets for only 4 runs. Not looking good for HICC.
Right.
A free gift is coming our way with runs of wide.
Right.
So, so I see all these young kids in this country, right, that who are inspired and want to play cricket.
Right.
In Major League has now started. Minor League is starting next week.
Right.
This is our home ground for Lone Star Athletics. And my partner, Sakibai, he owns this ground.
Okay.
10 years it's taken Purobai to get to this level. He's done
Oh yeah, very nice. Good achievement.
a lot of stuff in the last 8 months. The wicket is looking amazing.
Yeah.
He's
good.
playing amazing.
Yeah. And hats off to the ground staff for maintaining and keeping it well. I was amazed as soon as I reached here. It's beautiful location as well. Good sitting arrangements. And I'm sure with time it should be a very good ground.
Yes, definitely. I'm thinking Sakibai has some plans to do some lot of stuff in the next upcoming year.
Sure, yeah.
So by hopefully next year, this time, we should see some changes in the stadium.
Right.
Ronak is playing, and I think Ronak opened with Kishan Patel, and he's still holding one side of it, and he's looking a little comfortable out there, not getting that many runs, but still looking comfortable, at least facing these bowlers. So let's just hope that they get their eye in and have a partnership built here, and hopefully we have some decent total to defend, where our bowlers can go out there and see how many wickets they can take.
Right.
Hamza Khalid coming from the Pearland end, or Arin Nadkarni on strike. We have that number 62. I think that's Imran Khan Jr., who's right now just walking up to third man position. We have one of Tromp brother, Matthew Tromp is at point, and we have another Tromp in slip. We have Malinta in keeping. Hamza Khalid bowling to Arin. Length ball. Arin played and still facing the next ball. So this complete Riders team is completely a professional team. Every single one has played some kind of pro cricket. They've represented their country and migrated here. So did you ever imagine that you'll see this kind of players playing?
No, not really. I was impressed to see such a team, and gives the youngsters a good exposure.
Here goes another wicket.
It's looking in trouble now.
Yeah, I mean, this is instructions were given, to be very honest. I'm really upset right now that all these kids, we've given instruction, go out there and play straight, and everyone wants to go and hit a big shot.
Right. You need a partnership at this moment.
This is very, very bad.
Look for the ones and twos.
When instructions are given, they need to be followed.
Right.
And now they're coming down with their shoulders down. I mean, I just don't get it. Well, I'm sure I'm going to have a word with them after
right.
the game anyways, and they also know that. He's probably wondering right now, oh boy, I'm going to have to hear from Coach Casey.
Oh, yeah.
No.
But at this moment, they really need to steady it and even get the ones and twos and push hard for the singles.
Yep. No.
Not worry about the runs. Runs will come as long as you finish your 20 overs. At this moment, wickets are the key.
Yeah, it's just right now partnership, just go out there.
Right.
And again, now we know that, 4 wickets are gone. We're not looking to set a target. Our goal should be to finish playing 20 overs or
Right.
get close to it.
Yes.
So even if there are a few maidens go for it. Just get your innings in. This is not the time to play your shots. Everybody can play their shots. but
100%.
There is, that's where cricket, they say 70% is mental.
Right.
30% once you learn your technique.
True.
And I truly believe, no matter how talented you are, but if you're not mentally strong,
Right.
you
You
then
can't
we have
play
an
your
issue.
game. Right.
Look at that bounce. Did you see that bounce
Yeah,
coming?
yeah.
It's beautiful to see this kind of bounce.
Truly. Looks like a balanced wicket with slow pace, bounce, various.
I'm telling you, groundsman Sakibai have done amazing
Right.
turnaround from the time we had the veterans cricket over here in April
Yeah.
to now. Is just a transformation. Is just amazing. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
that. Look at
True.
that. It's consistent bounce.
Right.
It's not like one's going up, one's staying down.
I'm just waiting for the spinners to come
Mhm.
and see how the turn is.
Purobai, for that we have to hold our wickets, right? Right now.
Oh, yeah,
The
right.
seamers are doing the job,
That's true.
and we're almost 50%
Halfway
of
down.
halfway down for just 6 runs.
Right.
One of the things here is that Purobai, these are kids, they play 90% of the games
Right.
on cement.
Oh, yeah, cement. Yeah, okay.
So what happens is, when they're playing on cement, they are just keen, and they know that the true bounce is going to carry,
Oh, yeah, right.
and they can play their on-side game, but turf is totally different.
Oh, yeah, totally.
You know.
Whereas us back in Kenya, Nairobi, we have all tough.
So tell us about Nairobi. How are the facilities there, and how far did your son have to drive, and what was his routine on daily basis?
All the pitches in Nairobi are all tough. Grounds are quite amazing. There was I don't know if you can recall the mini World Cup, which was held when India and Sri Lanka, all the teams came. Was played in Nairobi Gymkhana. They were the hosting the tournament.
Okay.
And all the games were played there at international level. And it was amazing seeing all the senior players like Tendulkar. Everyone has played on that ground. And cricket right now in Kenya is very good. Whereas Arnav, my son, who started at early age of 9, carried his way from school and to the Kenya national team, representing under 15, under 17, under 19.
That's nice that we are getting a national player who's moving to USA and gonna be in Houston,
Right.
and gonna be part of our team and club for a long time to come. So definitely looking forward to see him bowl.
Sure. Yeah.
And one of the things is, obviously every opportunity we get,
Right.
in the U19 circuit, he'll get an opportunity to play on turf wicket.
True.
But he'll also have to adapt to the AstroTurf.
Oh, yeah, surely.
The blessing is there, another extra run comes our way.
Right.
Wide from Mohammed. Second over, first over went for 2 runs and took 1 wicket. Still, if you saw that one on the TV replay, even the wide and outside the playing wicket, the ball is still carrying pretty well.
Yeah, even bounce.
Shot.
At this moment looks steady, and I mean they need to look for more singles, ones and twos.
Yeah.
Surely.
Well played by Captain Siddesh Pathare. Siddesh also was he led LSA for 4 years.
Okay.
And still gonna be playing for LSA, but this year we have a change in leadership as he was too committed with his work and couldn't give a lot of time. So Smith Patel is gonna be leading Lone Star Athletics this year,
Right.
and Siddesh is gonna be the vice captain. But again, he's the captain for HICC, and he's out there playing right now. Lots are depending on him and Ronak at this point, because I believe this is the last batting pair. There is another ball down the leg, appealing for a catch, but apparently maybe it clipped the pad. Let me see the replay. We should know that.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah, one of the pad appeal was.
No.
Siddesh got out. Alright, we're 50% of the wickets gone for just 8 runs. Looks like this is going to be HICC's worst game ever.
No need of that shot.
Yes, definitely.
Totally.
So, going back to the replay, let's see. Arun Nag is there on the crease now. No need to play that. Just watching the replay one more time. With the experienced player like that, knowing the situations. Again, I see Purabhai, what's happening is either the team is overwhelmed by seeing all the pros out there, that
Right.
they're just happy that they're playing against them
True.
and not worry about their own
Right.
performances, or either they're nervous, or either they're just not used to playing a lot of games on turf.
100%.
I see.
100%.
And but again, it's not looking really good at all for all the work the groundsman has done. There's no
Right.
justice
Yeah,
in this game as of right now.
that is 100% true.
Runag played very well the first ball. Played towards the covers for no run.
To me, at least, they should finish the 20 overs.
Yeah, right now.
Right, it's looking difficult, but
difficult.
they should finish it.
Well, we just need one partnership. Still, one of the openers is still at the non-strikers.
Right.
So I mean, he's
But the
doing-
wickets are tumbling.
That's what the problem is. Played towards point again. That's over number 7 completed. 7 overs, 8 runs for loss of 5 wickets.
So has the 50 overs league started over here?
So
Not
the
yet.
40 overs is
40
going to
overs.
start now in September.
In September. Okay.
So second half of 40 overs starts in September,
Right.
and then it finishes early part of November, and then December again T20 resumes.
Okay.
So this is the last T20 game.
Right.
And
how many teams are there in total?
there are a total of like in HCL about close to 40 plus teams.
Wow.
In Houston Cricket League, our president for HCL is Adil Anis, and our vice president is Kashif Rana, and our secretary is Ranjit Nair, and they're doing an exceptional job at running this league.
Right.
So great job, gentlemen. Ronak on strike. Played towards covers again. First ball dot. And I'm hoping our cameraman is seeing that there is a sign like banner on the screen where we can't see the game.
That's good run.
Right,
Glided.
good run. Going towards third man. I think Ronak has gotten used to this wicket already from the first ball he played. Even though he's only playing on 4, but he's only faced 12 balls so far, and wickets have been falling on the other side.
Right.
Hamza Khalid to Arun.
So wait.
Wide ball. Hamza Khalid is bowling from the Pearland, and he's also bowling very good. He's also taken 1 wicket for 2 runs. Shot as the first shot.
Played, yeah, beautifully. Let's get them first 2 runs.
2 runs first.
It was a good effort on the boundary.
Yeah, Shinwari. So, see, this is the difference I always tell the youngsters, right? This gentleman has represented Pakistan,
Right.
right? Coming here, playing cricket is not even at that level, but still giving his 100%
Oh, yeah.
pride.
That was a good,
That tells
commitment.
yes, commitment, and tells a lot about that individual.
Surely.
One more run coming.
That's why they have to build a partnership by ones
Well,
and twos.
You know, Purabhai, I'm just happy to see us in double digits.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know when's the last time I struggled to see 10 runs.
Right.
So this is end of 8th over. Thirteen runs, end of 8 overs. 13,
Finally see a spinner coming on.
end of 7th over, 8th over. When you're seeing this broadcast, what do you think of this clarity?
It's very good. Good standard.
You know, all the cameras are now 4K. That's what I was told by Hassan Bhai, that they just replaced all the cameras. Also, if there are any viewers out there and would like to rent this place for any cricket, quality cricket, or function or anything, you can always reach out to Sakibai. And obviously there is a website for Moosa Stadium, and the contact info is over there.
It's a good quick single.
The lefty is playing pretty well. What do you say?
Yeah, he's trying to look for runs.
Asad is coming to bowl, and Arun Nag, he's playing on 4 runs, and I guess he looks the most comfortable out there batting, and hopefully carries on some little partnership. Well bowled. He's varying his pace in the 2 balls that we've seen.
Right. Oh, it's a bit of
nice.
turn there.
Yeah, there you go. I see a turn. I'm telling you, this wicket's going to have something for everyone this year.
Right.
And look at the spinner also, where the keeper is collecting that ball.
And different variations for every bowler.
Absolutely. Ronak on strike. Shot, 2 point, straight to the fielder. I believe the fielder is Hamza Khalid. Now Hamza Khalid is moved to short third area and Tromp comes to point. Ronak coming
so
down
bat
the
first.
wicket.
Seems to
And-
look like the bat first.
Yes, there's looks like it was bat and pad, but again, umpire has the best view. Ronak came down the wicket to see if he can take the bowler on, and then wisely, wow! So again, missed a ball that could have got some runs. I think his body was not balanced.
Yeah.
So end of 9th over, we are 14 for loss of 5.
Another spinner coming on.
That's Noman Anwar coming on to bowl.
Yeah, take care.
No, I want him to call Johnny
Oh.
for us.
Somebody take over for a while, right?
Yeah, so I know we have Johnny Sarkhan, who's the coach for the riders, and he's sitting over there, and I was going to see if he can join us for a little bit. Alright, so Nomi bowling to Arun.
Bit of turn there.
Shot. So, one of the things, there's another 2 pro teams.
Okay.
They're in Houston. They're called the Kingsmen. They have 2 teams. And it would be a lovely matchup to see Kingsmen team playing Riders on
Right.
this ground. Sakibai, you should make that happen. And
Truly.
let the country and the world see those 22 players compete.
Right.
Good shot, very smartly played by Ronak, playing towards square leg for 1. Played by Arun. Again, see, Purabhai, what happens is that, there are, if there are balls to be hit, but when you don't have wickets in hand,
True.
batsman
It'll
has to
take
go
difficult.
through, always double mind about what to do.
Yeah, surely.
Played there.
Yeah, that's
again.
a good shot. Look for
Playing safely. Arun's playing safely.
Right.
And at least now the runs are coming, 1s and 2s.
Is what's required at this moment.
Yeah, it's required, if they play out through another 5 overs of this,
Truly.
and just see what they can get. I mean, again, in my
Something to
eyes,
play for.
if they have enough where at least some bowlers can go out there
Right. True.
and get some overs in front of these players.
Truly.
Ooh, look at that bounce.
Sharp turn, sharp bounce.
Sharp turn. Ten overs gone. Again, Arun playing half sweep towards square leg. And ticking the scoreboard. At one point, I was feeling like it'd be more wickets number than
Right.
the
The
runs, right?
Right.
But slowly we're now to 18-19 runs here. Ronak again playing well towards backward point. Still, the opener is holding on to one end of it. Very proud of that young man. He's getting all this experience which he can use in his future games.
Truly.
Playing very compact. Playing according to what's needed.
Surely at this moment.
So I'll talk about a couple of young guns on the fielding side, and those are the Tromp brothers.
Right.
These kids, they are such a gem of a kids.
Good single.
At young age,
Right.
they've gotten this stardom, but when you meet them, they are so well groomed and well grounded.
Nice.
That you can tell at that age, right? I mean, if kids are given this kind of stardom, they don't know how to handle it.
Right.
So kudos to the parents for raising them right and giving all the value. And there is a very nice shot by Arun. Beautiful shot, and this is the first boundary of the game. And Arun, who's just recently been drafted by LSA, is trying to prove a point out there to his new captain and vice captain right now watching in the pavilion that, hey, I can go out there and do a job for you. So good job, Arun Nag. It's 11 overs gone, and we're 23 for loss of 5. And Purava is always, human nature is you're greedy. You want more.
Right.
You want more.
Right.
When we were in single digit, I was like, man, I hope
really, yeah, it
we're
was
going
looking
double digit. Now when I see 23, I'm thinking in my mind, I hope we
Right.
at least cross 50.
Yes.
So
yes.
it's human nature,
Right,
that
right.
we're just gonna be greedy and just
Yeah.
ask for more. But I guess,
Truly.
am I thinking wrong, or are you also thinking the
I
same way?
think the same way.
I just want to see a decent game on hand.
Right. At least some total to bowl, which bowlers can bowl.
Yes, and I'll tell you, one person is missing today. I was hoping to see him here,
Okay.
but he's not here yet. But that's our coach for Lone Star Athletics.
Okay.
Is Vijay Patel, and Vijay Bhai recently, Purabhai moved from India.
Oh,
He was a coach for Gujarat for 20 plus years,
That's very
and
good, yeah,
he
okay.
took 3-4 major players to national team who's made significant contribution, from Parthiv Patel when he debuted
Oh, nice.
against
Right.
England when
Right.
he was 17 and took that match for a draw, to
Yeah.
Jasprit Bumrah and Akshar recently
Oh, yeah.
in World Cup.
Right.
him and Jasprit, they both had an exceptional World Cup.
Yeah, good performances by both.
That is a
Tough.
chance, half chance. Wrong shot played. I think so. He looked at the length, but the ball came quick.
Falling on no man's land.
So, speaking about Vijay Bhai, he's now moved permanently to Houston.
That's
and
good to
we've
hear.
started academy together also. He wants to give back to these kids and get them ready. So this summer, the first summer,
Yeah,
he worked with almost 15 kids.
nice.
That they've been playing cricket in this country since last 7-8 years,
Nice, that's good to
and
hear.
trying to show them a pathway that they have to put in a hard work.
Alright, that's good fielding.
Hopes, and it might be a run out. No, good run by Ronak. I think so. Arun just ran,
No, he got it out.
even though the ball was going straight to the Trump. It was, I think, it's Matthew Trump who was at point. So Matthew Trump, talking about it, he plays for KKR for Major League,
That's very good, right?
and the other Trump, he plays for TSK. Nomi to Arun, who
Oh,
was an intent to get run, but ends up being a dot ball. So now I know I'm going back and forth between Trump brothers and Vijay,
right.
Coach Vijay, but one of the main things that what I am seeing, like with Coach Vijay now being 100% here,
Right.
that he's going to contribute a lot to this system, and I'm hoping, my wish is one day
Yeah.
that USA also recognizes that he's here and they take advantage
Oh,
of it.
surely, yes.
That there is nobody in the country who's permanently here, who's legal to stay in this country, reside in this country,
Right.
who has that kind of experience in coaching.
Yeah, that will be a good move.
Yeah, so
And
that would be a good
motivation
move.
for all.
And hopefully at some point they will recognize that and they will give an opportunity to Coach Vijay to go out and coach.
Yes, truly.
Nomi again bowling to Ronak. Dot ball. So look, again my mind is greedy. I see 25, so I'm now
Right.
like, okay,
Double it now.
double it now, double or nothing.
Right.
We have someone who's just walked in to our commentary room, and please, I'm sure the entire country and also back home in Pakistan, they know this gentleman, Janisar Khan. Welcome to the commentary booth, and not what we expected out there, Jani bhai. Your team is too strong for us.
Thank you very much, Kuldeep bhai. It's been a long time. We're partnering with you, and to be with you for a long time. So it's honored to be sitting right next to you.
Honor's mine, Jani bhai. So what do you think so far? I mean, I'm being greedy. जानी भाई थोड़े रन्स मिल जाए तो थोड़ा गेम तो मिले, बैटिंग तो देखने को मिलेगी 2-3 प्लेयरों की.
I mean, the wicket is very good. Kuldeep bhai, the groundsman and the Sakhi Mohammed, the work.
Yeah.
It's like amazing for the US cricket. What you guys been serving for last, what I saw last 10 years. So it's amazing. Ground facility, the dressing room. This is the one of the first facility, private facility in the country. And
Still is the one of the private facility
and
owned by.
Texas, the first ODI statist, back in 2000, I believe 2020, when we got 12 matches here in I think Scotland played.
Yeah,
Oman,
I was here.
and US,
UAE.
UAE. So
Yeah.
what you can see on the US in US cricket, a big part is the Moosa Stadium as well. I know there's a lot of facilities, rest of the states, but this is awesome facilities. Yeah, the team is very strong. Matthew Trump is bowling right now. Look at that, the good pace and very good carry. The wicket is very good. It's even though
Amazing.
fresh.
First game, right?
Came and groundman put a lot
Oh,
of
yeah, O'Shane.
effort. Shane.
Shout out to O'Shane. Also, the camera. Look at the quality of the production.
Yeah.
4K cameras. I mean, it is amazing. Really happy. And you know why I'm more happy, Jani, because this Moosa Stadium becomes our home for almost month and a half, 2 months every year when minor league starts, right? And you've been part of us for the first 3 years. Last year, unfortunately, we lost you in the draft. And you played for a champion team. So congratulations, you became a champion, Jani.
Yeah. So I finished on the.
Yeah, you finished on a champion note, and you did contribute. Whether it's on field, off field. I mean, we always talk about this, that your advice, is so valuable.
The Kuldeep, the main thing is because of the management and all. If they want work for me, it's for me easy to work with them. It's a two-way, right? It's not one way. You have to clap with both hands. So it's all credit goes to you. That journey I enjoy the most here in. I remember some great memories when we played the playoff game, Lone Star.
Yes.
And but it's all credit goes to the management as well, and the captain Sudesh as well. He make me comfortable whenever he need my suggestion. He take it. There is a lot of other side of which you can do it outside
Shot.
the field. Very good shot.
So this, out of all the batsmen, this lefty looks impressive.
Yeah, so I think the wicket behavior in the first few overs was different with the new ball. Now Matthew is bowling with his try to hitting the right area, still believing it's going a little wider of the crease and bowling around the wicket, which is, but yeah, he's promising cricketer.
Arun Nag.
Arun Nag, yes.
Okay, that one stayed low. That's the first one I've seen that kept low.
Well, not that.
Not low, yeah.
He tried to go in a cow corner.
Yep. So this, again, talking about your team, Jani, and Majid Rizvi. Let's talk about him and his contribution, right, to cricket in the past 3 years that he's just surfaced. As a player, he was an amazing player, amazing captain, amazing human being. Now he's giving back to the cricket by bringing and supporting these pros who he's bringing from back home, giving them a place to stay here, giving them a facility to work out of, providing for them, and then these professionals now staying in Houston, they're giving back to the kids by coaching them, right? So the domino effect happens at every stage, right? So kudos to Majid, right, for doing this. So what is he up to lately? That he's like Eid Ka Chand. We can't even see him anymore. Like where's he hiding?
I mean, contribution all Majid Rizvi in Riders cricket team. It's been the club is there for last 20 years. Merged with a couple of other teams as well back in the days, and when I joined from Smart Choice Pro and Safi Mohammed, both of them. And Majid Rizvi contribution, yes. So he can, if you can see a lot of international Shinwari and people didn't make it to their team and they're lately in their career, so they better, they just, moved here for the better, and you can see like we have few international players: Imran Khan Jr., Noman Anwar, Shinwari, and Malanta, and involving with the those youngsters, especially upcoming with the U.S. Matthew Trump brothers.
Hey.
So this is a combination of what he did, and there is a lot of people within. If you can see your contribution, and there are several clubs in Houston Cricket League. If you can see the Kingsmen ownership, they put a lot of hard work. You cannot. This all of the sudden is not one way, but it's all of the competition is getting higher. I have a lot of international player moving to, especially Houston, Texas. The league standard is pretty high. Yeah, so it's like spending money, then the result is there. So
well played.
So that's the thing. And a lot of academies been involved in Houston Cricket League as well last year, from last couple of years, what you can see. The youth programs being engaged, and there is a lot of good coaches is also working with the youngsters. So the aim is what I observe in the U.S. cricket, especially Houston cricket. A lot of people working as a volunteer, better men like yourself for the kids, and you providing a chance. You can afford, you can bring 10, 15 pros.
Right.
There is no point, but you also your contribution and HICC contribution in cricket a lot. You're doing a lot,
Grassroots.
coaching, and you without charging the kids.
Yeah.
So you've been doing it the same, So and you improving the grassroots, and that's amazing.
Shot.
Very good shot.
Very good shot by Arun.
Point shot.
A boundary. That's another boundary. Second boundary by Arun. So yes, I agree definitely. Like Johnny, you yourself also. Every time I've asked you to come somewhere to help. Only one thing sure. Time. Let me know when and where, and I'll be there. So we have to give back to our community because we live here. This is our dream. That cricket. I mean, I guess this was supposed to be 10 years back. Then I'll see Jani Sar Khan.
Yeah.
At his prime.
Yeah.
Because nobody's seen Jani Sar Khan at his prime. We used to fear like a night before, like how the heck we're gonna get Jani Bhai out, or how he gonna face his bowling, right? So nevertheless, now we have to make sure that our dream goes through our kids.
Yeah. So it's like Kuldeep, as you mentioned, so it's better to give the youngster chance. When you see as a professional lately, when you after 30s and 40s, you realize one thing, it's all about you, but it's not all about you. It's all. This is a team sport. And
Yes.
A lot of if I like people ask me why you didn't put the name on the minor league. There's
Hmm.
a lot of kids. If I generally for me, it's no future in major league or playing back for the U.S. cricket. So rather than I'm just grabbing someone's spot, just giving someone who's deserved to be there, and he can make within couple of years because we achieve a lot as
Yeah.
a professional athlete. For like almost 28 season I played as a professional cricketer. So this is a time to you move forward and give them other people chance, and what we did in the past. Yes.
Jani, give the viewers a little bit of your background, about a minute, where your journey started in cricket, and what have you achieved before you came to USA.
Well, so my cricketing journey is start. If I start the whole match, gonna finish, but I gonna make it short.
Sure, that's why I say 1 minute.
The journey is like I played for Pakistan under 15. Played against India at Lord's Cricket Ground. There's like 10 of test cricketer built by both sides from
Mhm.
Pakistan and India. I represent that back in 1996. Then I selected for under 19 because of fast process. Me and Shoaib Malik and a couple of other guys been selected. And after that, I played under 19 World Cup in 1998. That was the second World Cup in under 19, and then the third World Cup was 2000 when Sri Lanka. We played in Sri Lanka. A lot of Test cricketers. So my journey was pretty long with the Pakistan. I born and raised in Pakistan, Peshawar, place called in Northwest Frontier Province, modern in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa.
Okay.
And my brother was also played for the state, and he moved to England. He was my mentor, and he showed me he was one of the stylish cricketer back then. So the cricket was there, and my first class career debut was 1996. Scored a 50, I remember, in my debut, and it was pretty long for almost. Last game first class was 2014. By then, 2014, I moved to US and played in local league with you guys. And after 3 years, God gave me opportunity, help of Pobudu.
Mm-hmm.
He
Coach
put me-
Pobudu.
Pobudu was a great person. He met with me.
Mhm.
Sushil Natkarni, he introduced me with him, and he said, I remember still. He said, "Okay, he's the guy you're looking for," and I started here from the beginning, like a
Okay.
teenager giving a trial.
Yeah, I see that energy. I
there was a
remember the
2K
energy.
2K running back then for the US camp, and I give a 2K running in 8.3, 8.30. So it was a pretty good time. So he picked me up and put me in that situation. Then selected for Super 50 in West Indies, went there, and then Division 3, we won that. and then a couple of more series in tour with the USA team. And 2012, I was a part of it when we got the ODI status, and I was assistant coach, player come coach. So he used me pretty good. That journey was for US cricket from 2017 to 2020.
Wow.
It's pretty long.
Ah, Ronak is out.
But it was a long, difficult situation. He scored 17 runs. He's one of my
Student?
Oh, he scored 10 runs. Yeah, 30 balls, 10 runs.
Yeah.
Played good, improved a lot. Yeah, so that journey was pretty long, Kuldeep bhai.
But it was a very interesting one. And when you accomplish, this much thing in a short period of time, Jani, it looks like it's long journey, but if you see the years you started from 96 to the time you came to USA, right? It was not that long. Time was not there, but you accomplished a lot.
Yes, sir.
Right? And that is what I'm proud whenever I see you, that this is when we are proud that we are sitting in a country where we have a lot of opportunities. We have never dreamt about sitting together, right? And sitting here enjoying our cricket.
Usually we played against each
Yeah.
other, and now the time has changed. We sitting in the commentator box.
But it goes everywhere, like in any sport.
But what
Any
I
sport.
learned from you kept saying that the relation is most important
Always.
than everything. Right?
Always.
So we build a really good relation. There is a lot of people. The good part in Houston, Texas, and people are very welcoming and very big-hearted people.
Yeah.
That's why we give them an opportunity. Whoever coming to US, and especially Texas, or they just we the Texas charm is to welcome them, and inviting from the dinner, hospitality is always.
So they say always there is a saying, right, that everything's big in Texas. Our heart is also big,
Very big.
and we are very welcoming people.
Right.
And everybody who moves to Houston, they come into this culture.
Exactly.
They are inviting, they enjoy each other's friendship, and we always say, right, inside the boundary we must be the Kaminas, because we have to do whatever
Exactly.
is needed for our team to win.
Exactly.
But soon as that last ball and person wins, we always enjoyed sitting together, talking about it,
Yeah.
hanging out, going to dinners, and that is the beauty. The memory is going to last forever.
Exactly. As you mentioned that word, right? Typical the word Kamina, right? So
Yeah.
there is a lot of Kaminas coming, and they just disappeared. The reason is because the communities, it's fair for everybody. But when you humble and you looking for your long term, and rather than taking everything, you're giving back to the people, and they welcome you.
100%.
As I mentioned, it's like you have to clap with both hands. So that's the reason.
And I'll tell you one more thing. I have to give this compliment. The unit you and Majid have assembled, right? Every one of them is such a great human being.
Right. So the team culture is not only playing cricket and beating other people. The Majid Rizvi, what he did, the team culture, respect is the element. That's what I learned in the US cricket as well. When we joined back then with the US team, Pabudu came with that. We came with the word is Rabbit 360.
I remember that when you used it.
Rabbit 360 formula is simple: respect, accountability, belief, integrity, and trust. And 360, so we came with a lot of. If you can see a lot of kids, especially in my era, there's a 7-8 kids. The players playing like Stephen Taylor, Manoj Patel. Saurav, and all of the sudden Aaron Jones, they were the part of the unit, and they still with their they build their skills, they build their fitness, and they serve for the country. That salutes to all of them.
Right.
So it's you have to build this kind of culture from the in that level, the grassroots level, and build it to all over the international cricket. What we expected, and even with if you talk about the US cricket, so the goal was the same, like we have to achieve think big, achieve big was the simple theory. And our team under 19 represent the World Cup, even though they didn't perform good, but still they went there and they perform a lot of local. And there is a few are playing in your team as well. So a lot of upcoming players is coming because of those achievements, the right formula which is created by the senior players from the the top level is automatic coming to the bottom side of the game as well.
Agreed. No, but kudos. And again, I want to also shout out one thing that to Majid Rizvi again, that he's our title sponsor for LSA this year. So thank you, Majid, and riders and MCC of Texas. So it's Memorial Center, Medical
Care Center of Texas. So
yes.
We are I work with Majid as well as a marketing consultant, and the amount he put in, and like you said, he's very busy nowadays. So he's busy because he's opening up some new location in Laberton, Texas, medical care centers. I'm looking, I'm managing those areas. I'm building up, and so he's serving for humanity basically. So the people are served for humanity. So he know how it's work with the charity or the players, and this is the healthy sports rather than arcade going, sitting in the streets and having doing other things. So better to bring the kids here. You got the facilities here in Smart Choice National Cricket Academy. There is so many academies all over Houston area, and you running on your academy in Vijay Bhai.
Yes,
you guys are doing so it's good to bring the kids, and for them it's a good opportunity. They can learn from the best.
So also one more shout out we have to give is to Coach Jalaluddin, who's putting also his blood and sweat into this Smart Choice Academy. That is also part of our LS Academy. So he's working for kids in Clear Lake, Pearland area. For them, it's very hard to get into the southwest side of the place for Sugarland. Of
course,
and stuff,
there's if I mentioned, there is a lot of people. Kuldeep Bhai, if you can see the Jalal Bhai moved here, and he was very well known in Pakistan. His contribution in cricket, especially in coaching, there was very less coaches back then. I know him I know him since 2000 when I played for Pakistan Custom. So we won the Qaid-e-Azam trophy, like Ranji trophy back then. So that's the only time they won. But amount of effort he put back in back then was amazing. Now if you can see Jalal Bhai, but there is a KT Youth Club, there's a NWCC, Surya and Ghulam Bhai, there's a Ankit as well, there is a Sushil Bhai as well. Now the modern cricketers also, they build academy. Harmeet Singh.
Yes.
So there is a lot of for the
lot of cricket.
The lot of cricket, and a lot of kids they're doing strength and conditioning with the right sport. So make sure that's it's a positive thing in and yourself as well. It's and amount of cricketer they're moving in there, especially those facility adds off to them as well. They are a short of the business. Kuldeep Bhai, like Smash Indoor and Crick Base and
Power Play. Now our friend owns it, Rahil Khan.
So these people also put a lot of effort. Used to be in Houston League, as you mentioned. You living here longer than me. Back then I heard, like you told me, like there was one Pakistani, 2-3 clubs, and you guys been promoted the cricket. Now you see Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a lot of, and even the softball cricket is there too. So it's a lot of the positive things are moving.
So when you talk about how old, how long has it been? So Jani started cricket in Houston in '89. There were only 6 teams.
Wow.
Okay, and I'll tell you those. There was ISG, the Islamic Society of Greater Houston, had a team. Memorial MCC was another one. HCC, Houston Cricket Club, was there. There was HICC, used to be initially called JCC. They started as a fun team called Jolly Cricket Club. Then they changed it to Houston Indian Cricket Club. Which I always call it as Houston International Cricket Club, because we have everyone. We had Pakistanis come and play for us. We had a West Indian come and play for us, right? We had a British English players come, right? So everybody came and represent us. So 89, 6 teams to 2024. We're now closing at 50 teams. But the biggest thing, what I say in Houston, the unity has always been there. It's always been one league, and the
very well bowled by
yes.
Josh Trump.
Josh
We are
Trump
talking
and-
about ourselves. We didn't talk about the players as well.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the team
Well-
as well. Matthew Trump is one of the promising upcoming, major league signed him, and there's a lot of other pros also very talented. Very, amazing catch from Malanta.
So Laksh Parikh, I guess he got promoted today to bat up the order, but apparently coming back disappointed that he didn't do much for his team. And here we have another youngster who's going out there. So Johnny, again, being greedy, we went from 8 runs. We were stuck on 6 runs for a long time.
Houston League record. I think
Johnny-
previous was 30 runs.
Johnny,
record,
so
right?
I'm first of all relieved that we are not the
lowest
record
team.
is not broken.
Yeah.
Second thing, I was just telling Purav while back that Purav, when we were at one point we had more wickets than runs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Right. So then slowly now we said 40. Before I was like 50 ho jaye.
Yeah.
Now I'm like 60 ho jaye.
Yeah. That's the cricket game. Game is funny game. I remember 2 game. One was in Pakistan first class is a record, which is actually Jalal Bhai team custom. They beat National Bank, one of the strongest team. First session, 20 runs all out. So and then second, I remember USA team get out and I think 32 runs in. Is it 32 runs? Remember?
Oh my God! There goes a run out and he's out. What a bad call.
Yeah, very good throw from Bishnoi. He's,
And
one of the
the unfortunate thing is how that dad is leg umpiring and the son debuted today.
Why?
And first ball he had to give him a out.
Why dad gave him a out, man? Yeah.
So going back to the contribution, we missed one more name.
Yeah.
And that is, he's been doing really good for last 3-4 years for the youth cricket, winning a lot of championship for HYPL. Neeraj Dheer, Chotu,
Oh yes.
Chota Fataka.
Oh yes.
Right.
Neeraj Dheer was US when US qualify. He went with the under 19s.
Yeah.
He went with as a fielding coach,
Yes,
I
assistant
believe,
coach, yes.
with the team USA as well. His contribution is there. See, the positive thing with Neeraj is it's a different level. He's jolly and he's very friendly. We love him,
He's a Delhi Fataka.
He's Delhi ka boy.
Huh?
So
So yeah, we always say he's a Chota Fataka. They're always, always out there, very aggressive on the field, very great cricketer. Played, I don't know Johnny, Johnny, if you know or not, he played with Virat, right? Under
Right,
17.
Yeah, he told me.
And Sangwan and few names
Yeah.
that he has mentioned. Even with Milind Kumar, he played.
Yeah.
So speaking of all these guys going from here to now, minor league starts next week, right? Lot of these
Matthews
players
bowling,
are
the
coming.
batsman, front foot defense, pretty good.
So Johnny, how many of your team players are actually representing in the minor league?
I think almost everybody this year. Yeah. Hamza is unfortunately Dallas Mustang is back off, and but the rest of them he gonna sign. I hope you're gonna sign him for Lone Star.
He's called. We've spoken, but again, right now we still. It's not official, right?
Yeah.
So we'll wait till everything becomes official. Then we'll see where we need to go.
But
from
you
there.
know that management, who knows better than you. Sometimes you guys put.
No, we actually, we are trying right now to make sure Mustang has to play.
Yeah,
right.
That's a competition because last year
champions, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So Sakibai is very vocal about it, just requesting minor league that whatever it is, let's figure out later. But let's go and
But you know,
play.
my elders used to say, whatever you can fight. But end of the day, you have to come on the table and talk. You know?
Yeah.
So it's
obviously.
better to talk and tell
So-
them what's your.
I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to work out and
Yeah.
everything will be okay.
So
You
yeah,
know.
we need like last year champions. Some
Yes.
of the, Corey Anderson, Andrew
100%.
Gores, and Ehsan Adil last year. Hamad Azam. There's
Everyone had a dream
very
run.
very good run, and we won the that low scoring final as well last year. Was hats off to them.
But let me ask you this:
Hmm.
how amazing of a run has Andres have? Gauss, from the time you won the championship, from that he's not looked back.
Yeah, big change in what you see in T20 World Cup
Oh
is
my
the
God.
amazing innings.
Amazing.
Those the people move especially from different part of the world, right? Respectable countries, and because they just wanted to prove their names, right? Unfortunately, some of them didn't get the proper chances, and some of them get the chances and they are unthankful and they just moved here. So
Right.
the Andrew case was totally different. What
Yeah.
I observed, because he played so many matches. I since 2019 he's moved here and playing local leagues, and humble guy, all the
Very
South
humble guy.
African. And so that's the reason his head down and believing on his own ability and performing in big level. There's a lot of good players, nature wise, and maybe that's the reason they didn't represent properly with their countries.
Yeah.
Because they are super super cool guys. What I can.
So one of the things I know, we're talking about a lot of this information to our viewers, whoever's watching us. First of all, thank you for putting up with our commentary. We're not good at this, but we're doing the best we
Yeah,
can.
people gonna say, why they're not discussing that the match?
But it's not
Now,
much to be discussed
there's
there,
not
so-
much to be discussed now. Bishnoi is bowling
Yes.
to the right-hander. Let's see what he can.
Oh.
But yeah, so
Missed the stump.
missed the stump. The score HICC is
41.
41 for 8, 17.2 overs gone. So bowler is Bishnoi bowling from the far end.
So you know what's the
minute.
bragging right? I'm crossing my fingers. Okay, that guys play for 20 overs, so I can have my chin up against our guys over there on the
Yeah,
fielding,
yeah.
saying ke all out to nahi kiya.
That's something. Take it right. home.
Something take five,
on the
always
dinner
always
table
find
that we didn't
something
get down.
positive from
Yeah.
don't look at negative, look at positive.
Positive,
right?
It's a
So
life
pump
is all
up the
about
team
positive.
also, that hey, whatever the start was,
Yeah.
but at least you were playing
But
you played
the
out.
thing is, in cricket, it's only 2 balls, right? Still
Yeah.
like 3 overs, 2. I believe.
No, yeah, so I'm saying that's why I said I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
I'm not outside, otherwise I can say just stay relaxed with those guys, But,
No, but the
yeah.
reason we are talking about other stuff and recognizing a lot of people.
because the thing is, Kuldeep,
Sure.
why we're discussing all this, going deep to the grassroots, to the international level, what other people, and hardly, not many people discuss that. And,
Yes,
the
and who they
journey.
are.
And there is your experience is like 40 years experience in US, and my last year 10-year experience, and I saw this whole transformation from zero to the what we got right now. So we are lucky we played the US team, and we represent the big tournaments, rest of the country, and people are overseas, a lot of people interested to moving here, and you try to be part of the that system, and looking for the opportunities and all this. So that's a big experience, and so we discuss it in
Yeah.
a healthy way for
Healthy
our
when people
listeners.
should know, right, where it
What's
started.
going on, yeah.
They're the unsung heroes.
Yeah.
Right, I'll tell you a couple who started this league. Yogesh Kaka,
Yes, sir.
Khalid Nabi,
Right, sir.
right? Okay, so they were stepping
And the
stones.
the Bilal Bhai and
Bilal
Bhatt
Bhai,
Saab.
Bhatt Saab from
there's
HCC,
from HCC, yeah.
Vasant Bhai,
Vasant
from
Bhai.
so Jitu Kaka,
Jitu Kaka.
this he also played World Cup,
Right.
79.
Since I opened my YouTube channel, right, I used to, the people are calling me Johnny, well done, and there is a lot of
Yeah.
Noor, there's Amin Bhai and all this. I didn't know that they also played the US, for the Houston cricket Cricket League. It has a rich history. By the way, let me tell you one thing. I was a pro for Victoria, in Vancouver area, like Canada.
Uh-huh.
So I was traveling every weekend over there. I played like 7-8 games. Luckily, flying over there Fridays, play Saturday. And
When
come
was
back.
this?
It was 2019.
Okay.
So I was going there, and we won the league after 20 years. There's a one, they have a really rich history over there. One of the ground was in Victoria that was built in 1800 and something.
Shot.
That's what a
Catch.
great catch, Hassan.
Great catch.
Asad
Well
bowled.
played.
So it's 9 out for
9 out, man. My wish is not going to come true. And Arun, one of the ones who scored 20 runs.
Wow.
Wow,
Out of
well
40
played, young
runs.
man.
So I saw there, the dressing, the old traditional English kind of dressing room, right?
Right.
And I saw one of the team visited from Houston League back then in 1998.
So you know which team was that
I
was?
don't
I'll tell
remember.
you that team
Yeah.
because they were the only one who went every year to Victoria.
Yeah.
And I still remember because my cousin played for that team, and he always used to tell me the ground is such that you can see the cruise liners in the back.
Amazing ground.
Right?
Beautiful
Did you see the
Sunlight ground.
cruises going
yes,
through? And
yes.
that is Memorial Cricket Club.
Memorial Cricket Club.
Okay,
Exactly.
so
And I
see,
remember
so
that.
I know my cricket
But
journey.
I saw on that where the trophies and everything,
Yeah.
they kept the heritage. There is an old fashioned 1900 bats there, like a whole
I
Lord's
wanna go
Cricket
there one
Ground,
day.
it's a museum. It's amazing, and I saw from Houston, Johnny bhai, look at that. Your team, your city team. Used
So
to
you know
visit
who
there.
went? You'll know some
Yeah.
of the names. German Levin.
Okay,
Okay, Azam Zakaria.
okay.
Rafe Kazi.
Rafiq.
They have all been to that ground.
So
Dharmendra-
Rafe bhai is a
Dharmendra
big
Patel.
name, right?
Yes,
So
Rafe is big.
Rafe is like
So,
amazing guy.
Amazing guy, amazing cricketer.
HICC 43 for 9, and
Johnny-
this is my first experience, by the way, as a
commentator?
No, but I did commentator before I was moved to US. It was at the States game. It was Azadi Cup.
Bowled him.
So
Why first ball play that shot?
Kuldeep bhai,
My wish did not come true.
Yeah, so wish
And
is
what
wish.
is
43 for all out.
my
Just
wish
a
didn't come through. Now
Yeah.
let's just hope that they try to take this few overs and get some experience in bowling.
I think the wicket is that match going to be finished in next 5 overs.
I think so
Within
too.
maybe
Yeah,
if he
hopefully,
goes.
unless we get couple of
Yeah,
wickets.
so we can go and have a good lunch somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe what about a practice game? Split the players and do a practice game or something where they can also bat. Our bowlers can bowl some.
Let's see, but it's.
They
I
can
will
get a
ask them
workout.
if they want
Make
to
a day out of it
Yeah,
at least.
Yeah, so definitely, I don't know. The bowler did their part, right? So, if
So the funny part is, it took groundsmen more time to prepare than our team to play.
exactly, yeah. But,
So let's just do a justification on that.
yeah.
If they're okay with it, maybe after the game we can play a.
Yeah, by the way,
short
thank you very
version.
much for the all listener for good patience, and don't curse us. Johnny Bhai, is talking about here and there, but we discuss a positive
Well,
way, right? How
well-
was my commentator, by the way?
Commentary was awesome. Let me tell you one more thing you didn't mention. That Jani sir has his own show now.
Yeah, man, please
Come on.
do subscribe The Johnny Show. The Johnny Show is providing all sort of knowledge in cricket, regarding my coaching, the long journey, what I put in cricket, and in a lot of things is happening. I'm promoting businesses as well, and cooking my own things, and experience. Rather than I have 300 subscriber within no time. So
I'm one of them.
and you are one of them, and I hope it's going to be subscribed. So please subscribe The Johnny Show. It's not making money. It's just sometimes you're lonely and you wanted to discuss something. Some camera is there, or you telling your feelings. It's all visualizing. So it's a good for cricket as well. I've tried to be a professional in it, and within time, and I think it's gonna go a long way. There's a lot of issue in cricket, so we can do it a productive way, a positive way, rather than doing I'm gonna tell the solution as well.
Solution, but you also call it out. If you see something wrong, you have to call it out on
You
your
have to
show.
Call it on, and there is a lot of thing which is hiding, and people
Yes.
are doing some nasty things related, cricket. So I'm not let them. do
Yes,
it.
you have to call it out. Bring
And
it
it's,
to the
uh,
awareness.
it's a it's all about the productivity, or for betterment for the future of cricket as well in United States, especially youngsters and who wanted to come forward. And sometimes we as a selector, we don't see what they achieve, and we have to be accountable for ourselves and rest of the community as well.
Well, I hope viewers are enjoying our commentary, and we'll take a 5-minute short break before the second inning starts, and we'll come in. You'll see some excitement out there. Hopefully, my youngsters, Johnny, they take few catches, few wickets before you guys chase this down, and hopefully, maybe never know.
Yeah.
Cricket's a funny game.
Cricket is funny game.
Right.
Even 40 runs is sometimes, like Pakistan lost the test match.
Yeah.
140 they all out. The first inning they score 450 runs. Bangladesh score 100 and 500 runs.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
And
We'll be
we
back
wish
in
you
few
all the
minutes.
luck. Thank you, Kuldeep bhai, for your time.
Thank you, Johnny.
Bye-bye.
Sorry for the delay. We're back. So Riders are chasing 43 runs, and right now they are already lost 1 wicket. What a brilliant over by Sharv and a brilliant catch by Arin Nadkarni. So what do you have to say, Purabhai?
So far, good start.
Shot.
They're taking it easy now. The batsmen are having good.
So this is Milantha on strike, and Chaitanya is on a non-striker. Arin Nadkarni is bowling, and I believe
Just 6.
there is a boundary given and then a 6. So Arin is little bit expensive his first over. Sharv, who opened the bowling, bowled brilliantly the first over, taking a wicket off Josh Trump. And I'm just hoping, Purabhai,
Yeah.
that we still got 30 runs, and hoping, and again this hope
Yeah.
and greed comes in.
True. More wickets.
More wickets come, so at least the boys have something
Right. Something to cheer about.
Yeah, cheer about, and something to learn from that,
True.
and see how many overs they can bowl.
Right.
So hope now I see that Arin has taken a field where he's got long off in place, and he has third man in place. So let's see what length he bowls now. Bowled, and then goes over leg, and is gone for a boundary.
It's been very expensive this over.
Very expensive. He's just bowling to his needs, and I believe that that's 16 after 2 overs. But again, Purabhai, looking at the replay, you can't really do something in nowadays
Right.
in this T20 when the
True.
batsmen they move. He completely moved outside the off stump and hit that shot, so it wasn't the length and
Right.
line was bad.
Ample.
He's a
room
good
to-
batsman.
Ample time to play that shot.
Yes. Chaitanya is on strike now. 16 for 1 after 2 overs. Again, we do know that in the first inning, Jani Bhai and myself, we spoke a lot about our peers who made all this cricket happen in Houston that I happened to fall into in the late 80s and still going. So basically, we want to concentrate a little bit on the game. Sidesh Patare, captain for HICC, is on mid-on. Sharv is bowling his second over. He's already taken 1 wicket for 2 runs. Well bowled again. Very well bowled. I'll tell you, Purabhai, met this kid about a month ago. And he's just impressed me so much with his bowling, and I love his action.
Right.
Hardworking kid, right? And I strongly believe that he has a future.
Yeah, it's a good bowling action. Got a good run up and good line so far.
Well bowled again. I believe Laksh Parikh, he's warming up at deep fine leg. Oh, no, sorry, at mid long off. And I still think he's standing a little bit too straight, according to what Milantha
He's bowling right.
batting in the second over where he hit the shots. So interesting to see how Sharp bowls to Milanta, he has deep square leg in place and he has a long off in place. Here goes serve to Milanta. Well bowled.
Good ball, good run.
Well tried and a good run taken. Chaitanya dives at the batting end from running from non-striker to save his wicket, and apparently they both are now discussing which side to run. So apparently someone was in a wrong way. Milanta maybe thinks that he's driving and running in Sri Lanka then
True.
on left hand drive,
Left-hand
instead
drive.
of right hand drive.
True.
So for Chaitanya, deep square leg comes up and becomes square leg, and he has a third man in place and he still has a long off in place. Serve bowling to Chaitanya. Well bowled again. Well bowled. Chaitanya quite didn't play the shot, but edged it and went towards deep fine. Viraj from short fine went and collected the ball, and one run is given to Chaitanya. Milanta on strike now. Captain Siddesh Patare talking to Sharv, maybe talking about which length he wants to see him bowl. So 18 for 1, and we have 2 more balls left in this over, and hopefully this young man
One more
can
ball
bowl
left.
one more ball left, I'm sorry, and hopefully can
Finish it off well.
yes, well bowled
Well bowled.
again.
Yeah.
Well bowled. So after 3 is 20 for 3 in 3 overs. So 4 runs came off of that over, and young man Sharv has bowled 2 overs for 6 runs and taken 1 wicket. I believe Aryan Nadkarni has been stopped from bowling, and Laksh Parikh is coming in to bowl. Again, problem is when you don't have a lot of runs.
Right, yes.
I
right.
kind of hate it for the bowlers because
True.
they have to think so much, and then if they're off just the slightest, they don't get their second over.
Right.
So basically,
The runs have to be on the
runs have to be there.
right.
And hopefully that 100 run would have given some kind of cushion,
Oh yeah, surely.
for them to bowl at. But our batsmen, they literally, some of them threw the wickets,
Wickets
and it was
away,
not
right.
like they were great balls. The first ball was the good ball with that Kishan Patel got out on.
Right.
Everything else was we just threw our wicket.
Bad shot selections.
Bad shot selection. Even our pro said, he mentioned in the huddle
Right.
that the wicket is a little damp. The first 6 overs we're gonna have to watch what we play.
Right,
And then
the
again,
ball
he
was
also
staying
made
low.
the same mistake.
Right.
So as a coach, as a president of the club, when I see this, I told them it's unacceptable.
True.
Those players who are professional, they have to take the wickets. You don't give it to them.
Surely. Yeah.
Shot, and there is a catch. Oh my God, almost
Was
there.
over his head.
Yes, but I believe that he should have not looked down. This is basic cricket, that once you look up,
Right.
you don't look down, otherwise you lose the ball.
True. You have to keep the eye on the ball.
Yes, it's so easy
With the
said than done.
Steady head, yeah. Now
Yes,
that's the first learning I got when I
True.
started cricket.
Yes.
Never move the head.
But it's so easy to see all this from outside, and then it's
True,
sometimes
truly.
it's hard to do it inside, right?
With the sun coming in your eyes.
Yes, lot of things. 21 for 1. And Chaitanya is on strike for Laksh Parikh bowling from Pearland end. Again bowling a full toss. Again it is going in no man's land.
2 runs taken.
Yes, but he maybe Laksh is thinking he's playing baseball here.
Right.
So it's easy hitting when you're bowling this kind of balls.
True.
It's a new ball. I'm sure he's not trying to try to bowl Yorkers. But I'm sorry. I'm just giving my honest opinion here. Here comes Laksh bowling the third ball. There you go.
Better ball.
Better ball.
Quick single.
Wow! He's gone. Direct
He is
hit,
gone.
but is not out. Good
Just
throw
made it
by
on time.
Arun Nag and good running by Milanta and Chaitanya for that 1 run. Risky run, I would
Yeah.
say.
It was risky.
Direct hit, good
Made
hit,
it home.
good cricket all around. At least some excitement.
Oh yeah.
I got excited.
Good ball again.
Well bowled. I still think he's a little uncomfortable because he's all over the place. Even though he bowled a dot ball, I don't think that's what he was trying to do. Laksh had an amazing first minor league season as a rookie, as a youngster, as a under 19 kid. He ended up taking 20 plus wickets. Well bowled. That was a slower one. Arnav tried to pick up the ball, but unfortunately couldn't grab the hold of the ball. So I went into locker room, and I know he's your son, and I asked him,
Right.
what were you trying to do, or
Yeah.
what were you trying to prove? I said, you're number 11 bat.
Right.
What's your job? There's nobody been able to hit a 6. Shot, full toss again.
Right. Not a good ball at all.
Not a good ball at all. No. Again, 3 full tosses in 6 balls. Not what I expected from Laksh. And being a senior youngster, probably I expect a little more from him because he's got few minor league seasons under him
Right.
and should know what to bowl. But again, I'm hoping he'll learn from it, his mistakes. Watch this video, watch is over. Unfortunately, there is only 15 more runs needed, 14 runs. Not much to defend. Sharv bowling well, 2 overs only given 6 runs, so he's bowling his 3rd over. So looks like he's impressed the captain, where captain is trusting him and hoping he'll come up with another wicket, and I hope so too, that he takes a wicket here. So
Truly. Yeah, we need a wicket now.
yeah,
And keep things tight at the moment.
one run. Milanta plays it towards square leg. Had a player fielder at deep square, so they were able to take 1 run. if that player was at short square,
Surely would have been caught.
surely would have been caught. But again, he played where there was no player, so hats off to the batsman. Picking the areas safely where there are no fielders. Shot and went straight for 6. Chaitanya hits
Yeah.
a 6. Good shot by Chaitanya. "36 runs already gone." So I believe we're about one shot away. 43. So you got seven runs, 8 runs. So we might be with the viewers for just a little bit longer here. And I hope he doesn't give any more runs in this over. Hopefully that we can see another bowler come and bowl over. Well bowled, but
Quick single.
quick single is there. Was off the bat. Even though he got hit for 6, at least the Shorv is bowling to his area.
Right. He's
Yeah.
got a good line and length.
Mm-hmm.
Bowling,
compact
bowling
run-up.
as per the field. Right, he's got a good rhythm and good line so far.
Shot. No one over deep mid wicket, and it goes for a 6. And I believe we are almost
We are tied. Right?
done
I think
with the
one more run.
game. Here we are tied, and I think so one more run. So what we are going to do as of right now is just I guess we'll conclude this commentary today right now, and we will see you next week with minor league. Our game starts September 1st here at Moosa against Dallas teams, first and second. Please do watch us on YouTube on major minor league channel, and our games are like 10 o'clock in the morning, so please do join and support us and come out here if you can and support. We have a really good team this year, and you'll be excited to watch. We have 4 US players playing for us this year, so please do come out and support if you can to Lone Star Athletics team that plays out of Sakibai's Moosa Stadium.
Surely will be good fun.
That's the
it.
end of it.
Right.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank
you,
you.
Sakibai, and thank you, O'Shane. And lovely wicket and lovely game today.
Thank you.